Put it. Yeah, let me put a few of these things away here, just
Yeah.
otherwise I'll be distracted and I won't be talking to you. I'll be because I've just posted a video and I'm getting all these replies, all these comments
Oh, that
from
was a cool
people.
video, by the way.
Thank you. So that's your new intro. No, it's not. Only 10 minutes long. Oh shit, what'll I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. You may start. You have my undivided attention.
All right. So I'm here with Andrew Skegg of YouTube fame, and also now you have the podcast going on, godless.biz, right?
That's correct.
And it seems that you've kind of moved your focus a little bit over to the podcast and the blog from YouTube.
That would be true to say. I wouldn't say I've moved focus. I actually wanted to start a podcast a long time ago. And I had some friends who thought, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. And it kind of went nowhere. None of us had the gear. We didn't have enough microphones to record everybody individually and mix it later. We wanted to do the job properly, but none of us had the gear. And we weren't about to go out and spend, $1,000 setting ourselves up.
Right.
So the whole thing got put on hold. We just sort of forgot about it. Not too long ago, though, I was listening to some back episodes of the Non-Profits with Matt Dillahunty and Jeff and the other crew. And they read out a letter from a guy, Jim from Tasmania, which is where I live. And my ears pricked up and I thought, geez, I better get in contact with this guy. And this letter's about a year old, but he's still around. So I'm getting camera problems here, but let's try and ignore that. So anyway, I got in contact with him through Matt's Facebook page, and lo and behold, he lives about 10 k's up the river, and he's in a band, so he has all the mixing equipment and all the microphones and everything like that. And I said, well, we should start this podcast up. And I think within about a week, we'd sat down with all the gear and started.
Oh, that's great.
The good thing about podcasts is it's just so easy. You can just rock up to some guy's place. I don't have to do anything. I can just turn up, sit down in front of the microphone, and just talk rubbish.
Yeah.
So it's just so easy to put out and sort of publicise that there's no work involved for me. I don't even edit it later on or anything like that. One of the other guys does that. Nigel does it.
Oh, that's great. So there's four of you total, right?
Yes, Jim, Oliver, Nigel, and myself, and I had Tammy on as well, which is another friend of mine. She's about to shoot off to the US for 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And we've had a few other locals say, "Oh, I just found your podcast and realised you're in the area. I'd love to come on sometime." So we may have others on.
Oh, great.
We'll see how that goes.
So I think was it your most recent episode was with Mr. Deity, I think.
Yes.
I'm so jealous. He's
If you want to talk to him, just send him an email. Seriously.
Yeah, I will. Because I was thinking about that actually, like the day before I listened to your podcast. I was like thinking about like who do I want to get on this and like who would be too much of a reach for me right now and things like that. And I wrote down Mr. Deity as like somewhere in the future. And then you
He's
said
up
him, and I
there.
was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he was on. There's another podcast too. Chariots of Iron, I think it was, which is a good podcast. You should subscribe to that if you're not already.
Yeah,
I think they had him on. I think they had him on as well a week or two beforehand, but I didn't know that. So I listened to that last week. Another good episode. But yeah, seriously, if you want to get him on, because he's now doing Mr. Dirty full time,
Yeah.
he'd love to hear from you. He'll have a chat. Anything to sort of publicise what he's
This
doing.
is the plug a friend portion. Do you have anyone you want to plug?
Oh, anyone I want to plug?
Yeah.
Oh, from where? From which realm?
Anything you want.
Oh man, that's hard. That's hard. it's difficult to choose any sort of
Nothing.
one person. Look, if I stick with the YouTube community, I haven't heard from Agnostic Man, 777 or 777 for a while, and we've conversed a bit for a month or two now. But I love his videos. I like his attitude. He writes great music. He's very talented. I want to see more of him. I want to see him back, and I hope he's doing well, whatever he's doing. Prof MTH makes great videos. He recently passed his 10,000 subscribers, which is very well earned, so well done to him. And I really must plug probably two others while I'm here. Non-Stamp Collector, a fellow Australian who's in Japan. So Japan's not a very big island. He can't be far away from me.
Do you know what city he's in?
No.
I'll
But he's
try
there
to
somewhere.
contact him. Maybe I'll try to get him on.
Yeah, shoot him an email. Yeah. He's great. He's pretty busy this year, I think, so we won't see too many non-stamp collector videos, which is a real crying shame.
It is.
But I'm glad to see Pat Condell posted a video this morning, so maybe Pat's back to fill the void. And lastly, King Heathen. King Heathen has been running his Dodo Awards and Halo Awards for over 2 years at least, and is responsible for certainly the promotion of myself, of Non-Stamp Collector, of R&Ra, of a lot of big name channels now. And he does a lot of work promoting reason and debunking myth and everything else, and deserves far more subscribers than he has. So, King Heathen, I'm plugging you. So go subscribe.